So I want to follow up my video from yesterday about David Montgomery. And there was a lot of hate. There was a lot of hate about the David Montgomery. And I said, oh, he's not going to get 150 yards rushing and 50 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. But he'll be an okay, if you need somebody, he's fine. But he's not going to explode. And what happens? He explodes. And wow, I talk about eating my words. And part of the game of fantasy is this fun little bit where, you're pleasantly surprised. Here's the thing, is I didn't have high expectations. At least I didn't think they were very high. But when I went in to do my rankings, I ranked David Montgomery as my RB23. And I thought, oh, that's pretty low. Running back 23 isn't very high. Back end running back 2. But I submit my rankings on Fantasy Pros every week, and I was 5 spots ahead of the consensus, which was running back 28 on the week. And you're thinking, 5 spots isn't that big of a deal. There were only about 20 rankers out of over 200 who were higher than me on David Montgomery, which is okay, yeah, I was starting a few spots like David Montgomery ahead of people, but if you were to have any other analyst, almost any other, 90% of other analysts, they would have been even lower on David Montgomery than me. So, look, I will eat my L for sure. But this is why you still follow me, you follow my rankings, you get them in, because I may not get things right, but I'm going to be better than a lot of other fantasy analysts. And it's not clickbait. Look, almost everybody was wrong on David Montgomery. So I get it. I will also eat my L. But when it comes to who is right or more right than other fantasy analysts, and in this case, and in a lot of other cases, it's me, okay? So, I get it. This guy, he was completely wrong. He looked like a fool. It's fun to make fun of fools. I get it. This is cool. But at the same time, I also want to provide context for what happened. So, hopefully you guys are continuing to support me and understand that, these blow-up games happen. It's funny. I thought, we're starting Jerome Ford over David Montgomery. This just means Ford is gonna, he's either gonna go off for 4 touchdowns, which would then make me right, or he's gonna get an absolute 0, which means that I look even more foolish. But nevertheless, David Montgomery as a top 24 play was always in mind, but I didn't think he would have an explosion game. And 3 touchdowns is super fluky. 32 rushes coming back from an oblique. I mean, that's not reproducible, but what is reproducible is what he's going to do the rest of the season. So, yeah, we want to be in on David Montgomery, and we want to be, putting him as a very rock-solid running back 2 rest of the way. It's clear that the Lions want to use him. They're paying him a lot of money to be He played 70% of snaps in this game. He had 32 carries. Jahmyr Gibbs had barely 30% of the snaps. So that's the deal, is we're going to continue to put David Montgomery into our lineups, and not just because of this blow-up game. He's going to be continually a high floor, high rushing volume type of running back with goal line upside. So yes, we want David Montgomery. I know I missed technically on this pick. And I looked kind of foolish because I used very specific stats that David Montgomery was like, hold my beer, Bradley. But nevertheless, I am grateful that y'all, if you're watching the video, I'm grateful that for the subscribers. And if you're not subscribing, I appreciate y'all anyways taking a look at my videos, watching my videos. I try to be very positive in the videos as well. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, good luck with the rest of week 4.